Hello and welcome back to another live stream in our McLaren F1 Manager series as we are continuing our Grand Prix weekend in Mexico, and we are live streaming this Mexican Grand Prix. As we can see, Lando is going to start this one in 13th place and Oscar Piastri unfortunately is in 15th, but to be fair, it's about where we expect our drivers to be at the moment. As we continue to say, this car, we are developing heavily next year's car, so this car is basically coming to the end of its life. So not much more that we can do on this one. What, darling? Here we go. Right, sorry. Disturbances. It's easy for me to say. Disturbances have been had, but sorry, we were interrupted briefly there. But anyway, as I say, we're starting this one in 13th with Lando, Oscar in 15th. We're going for the same strategy, which is starting on the softs, and then we'll be running on the medium tyre, and then we'll be finishing on the soft. As I say, Lando in 13th, Oscar in 15th. And with that, I think we're ready to jump in to this Mexican Grand Prix. Here we go then, let's see what we can do. The car, as I say, is not where we need it to be, but Lando may be able to fight for points. Let's just wait and see.
What will happen next? We're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix.
All lights, 5. Held for quite a while there, but we are underway.
Away we go.
Jump on board Lando. And we hold on to these positions early on. Lando might be gaining a position. Started 13th, up to 12th. Sargent dropping a couple of positions there. Lando, a bit bogged down in there. A lot of action ahead of him here. As we've got Esteban on our outside here, he will have the inside if he holds on out there. It looks like we're going to drop down to 13th. It's going to be hard to challenge on the outside there as Ocon does get past Lando. Lando back to where he started in 13th. Piastri still in 15th. Let's have a look at the tyres then. Most of us running on the soft tyres here. Guan Yu Zhou and Magnussen behind us on mediums, and then we've got Hulkenberg in 11th on mediums. So pretty much running with our competitors on the soft tyres. The Wise King is in the chat. How are we doing, Wise King? So we've got a yellow flag.
Yellow flag. Yeah, confident.
We've got a yellow
Sargent.
flag here.
As we saw there, let's get a replay of that. Oh, what a surprise, Logan Sargent. Oh, he's lost it. Into the barrier. Looks like he is going to continue. And what I do love about this game is he'll continue with that gaping hole in his rear wing. How realistic is that? Anyway, Logan Sargent to the back of the grid. We're settling down now. Piastri is a little bit off Lando here. Lando, we can probably just come off the tyres a little bit here.
We want to manage our tyre budget. Yeah, confident.
So we'll go to standard, just try to keep in that DRS. Although immediately we're dropping back quite significantly there, so I don't think we're quite going to be able to drop back in that. Are you Buck? Oh, I wish I was Buck. Oh,
Stay
beautiful
close.
man. R.I.P.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled now.
DRS enabled.
Okay, Oscar, so you're P14. So ahead of you is Lando.
And Lando's dropped out of that DRS zone, so we need to get him closing up to Ocon here. We just forward on. We just manage these gaps. Lando has got back in the DRS, so we can go back to aggressive on the tyres here. Piastri significantly dropping off Lando here, and Bottas is all over him. It's surprising, really. Expect Piastri to have a little bit more pace than that. So we're forward on. We're just monitoring these gaps at the moment. Bottas is sticking with Piastri, and we've got a bit of a train forming behind Piastri here. Piastri should really be quicker than Bottas, Joe, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, and probably Sargent because he's dropped down so much. Magnussen is the worry back there. He's definitely in a quicker car than the McLaren at the moment. Unfortunately, our McLaren has not got the pace of the Haas's, so I'd expect if he gets past Bottas, Magnussen will be making his way past Piastri pretty quickly. Piastri, although we're not doing it intentionally, it is quite nice because he's in 14th and he's causing a bit of traffic behind him, which is giving him a nice, giving Lando a nice buffer of 3.4 seconds. So Lando's got some clean air to work in there, and we can probably extend Lando on this first stint, I'd imagine. Lando's just about in the DRS, but we are about to slip out of that, so we will put him on attack again. Lando, who is now a race winner in real life, finally. And it'd be beautiful if he could repeat the trick this weekend in Imola. Hello Dino, hope you're well, how's it going? And Lando is closed right back up, so
let the tyres come back to you.
Just managing tyres at this phase. Hulkenberg is the car ahead of us now. He's on medium, so we probably want to be attacking Hulkenberg pretty quickly here. Piastri's now dropped 4.2 seconds back. Magnussen is out of DRS, but I expect him to be closing in on that shortly. Norris is only about a couple of seconds off the points at the moment, so it's still feasible for him. I'm going to give him some deployment here.
Can use overtake.
Want to be getting this move done on Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's out of the DRS. Oh, he's back in the DRS. That's unfortunate for us there. Kind of want Hulkenberg not to have DRS. Well, we've got good exit there. And they're going early to make the move to the inside here. Outside, sorry. We go inside through here, follow through to the outside. And should be job done. Hulkenberg might have this, might have a fight back here because he's now got DRS as well, but Lando's still got DRS. So we do get that one done.
Let's take a closer look. Right, let's have a look now. Around turn 3.
We got that done effectively as quickly as we could have done, really. So that's good work from Lando. Not lost any pace there towards the Alpines, who are our championship rivals. Good to hear, Dino. Yes, I am very well, thank you. Very well indeed. So Hulkenberg, we had to make that move because Hulkenberg's on the medium. Sargent hits, so he's having an awful race so far. Just turn this down a little bit on Lando now.
Be careful with this tyre. Go for it. We don't want to overcook the tyres. Yeah.
And Lando's just be nice just to stick in this DRS. So what have we got here? Albon doing a pretty good job for Williams, and Haas are not scoring, so that could work out well for Williams. He's keeping Hamilton behind him. I don't know how much longer he can do that. On the mediums as well. Albon's going very well. We're probably in a battle for 10th at the moment, I would say. Is Lando going to try and make a move here? Go to standard here. On season 2 of Haas and 1 in Miami. You've won a race in season 2 of Haas. Nice, good going. A-Mag doing the business. Hulkenberg still yet to get his podium. It's coming. I feel it's coming. Where are you with Haas in the championship for season 2 at the moment? Piastri has kept Magnussen at bay. May have to pit earlier than we expect though. Norris were just happy to stay in that window. Got Hamilton up ahead looking to make that move on Albon now. Is he going to get this done, Lewis? Yes, he is indeed. But Lewis does finally get past Albon. So Sargent has already had a pit stop. He's on medium tyres, so Logan Sargent's going to struggle to make an impact in this race, I feel. Actually not doing a bad job, to be fair. I'm just wary of his tyres. We might turn this into a free stop with Piastri, but don't know if that will quite work. Although we could go aggressive on the final stint. So I think, yeah, we'll just continue to attack on this stint with Oscar, and then we might have to change the strategy. So Lando is just sticking with this battle with the Alpines, and then we've got Albon ahead. We really do want to be moving ahead of Albon because Albon's on the medium, so we need these Alpines to really be getting past. If we've got any chance of challenging Alex Albon in this race, then we need to be overtaking him on this stint. But it's a bit of a DRS train at the moment. Forward on and just monitor those gaps. K-Mag's getting into the DRS of Piastri now. K-Mag gets us, then I'll probably let off on the tyres on Piastri. This isn't going too bad at the moment for us. As we say, we are in direct competition with the Alpines for 5th. As Albon's re-overtaken Hamilton briefly there. So the Mercs haven't got much pace around here, although Hamilton, well, we're on soft, so yeah. These Mercedes are struggling. And then we've got a DRS train really from 1st to 6th. A couple of gaps in there, but pretty much they're all there. George is kind of running his own race. 4 seconds behind 6th place, and got Lewis 2 seconds behind him. Just overtaken Alpine for 4th. We'll likely have another battle with them. Merc chasing in 6th. Merc in 6th. Oof. They're having a shocker. Right, so lap 13 of 71 started. Oscar is going to have to pit earlier than we were expecting. Wanted to come in around lap 20. But we're kind of flipping the strategy here. We were going to start him off on aggressive, then attack at the end. As Magnussen does now get past Oscar.
key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
So we'll just drop off the tyres slightly with Oscar as we get a replay of that one.
And if we watch Magnussen...
Okay, Mag, this Haas is much quicker than our car at this stage of the season. So, to be fair, Piastri's done well to keep him at bay for that long.
And up into 14th they go.
And to be fair, Piastri's job now is just to bring it home where he is. 15th, probably the best we can expect, unless we get any errors ahead of us. We just have to manage Oscar there. He's got a 3.2 second gap to Tsunoda behind him. So Piastri, we can let his race run. Hulkenberg's staying on the tail here. Hulkenberg's on the mediums as well, so... Interesting. I'm going to have a bit of an attack here with Lando, because we've dropped off that DRS slightly. Now, we might have taken our eye off the ball here and allowed Nico Hulkenberg to get past us here. So that's a mistake on our part there.
Right,
we're concentrating on Oscar.
Now, this happened as they arrived
And
at
we've allowed Hulkenberg to get past us.
The opening.
As I say, Hulkenberg on those mediums as well. So they're two stopping. I expect them to be going medium, soft. So we're going to be slower in the second stint. So that's why we need to be capitalising really on this first stint. We're not quite doing it with Lando, so I'm not sure points are going to be available. We shall wait and see. Lando's now at 60% on his tyres. I'm going to extend Lando's first stint. I'd like to come in before both of the Alpines and try the undercut. But we'll see how their tyres get on. If not, we might have to just match one of them. Piastri's keeping that 3.3 second gap to Tsunoda. As I say, he is going to have to box a little bit earlier than we want to with Oscar, but we'll see how we go with that. As we'll continue on here for a little bit. We're still in that DRS train, but Gasly's broken off from Ocon. So Gasly in 11th is now 1.9 behind Ocon. Hulkenberg, the car ahead of us, is 0.2 ahead of him, but he might be behind him. He might be ahead of him now. Which it looks like Hulkenberg is going to get past Pierre Gasly. The car ahead of us is now Gasly. So a little bit of a squabble going on here from us in 13th. Behind us is K-Mag. He's 6 seconds back. So really the fight here is Albon, who's in 9th. We've got Ocon then behind him, 0.4 seconds. Behind Ocon is Hulkenberg, 1.3, Gasly 0.6, and then Lando. So you've effectively got a fight from Albon 9th down to 13th. Hamilton, since getting past Albon, has now got past Russell. And both of them are only 1.2 seconds ahead of Albon, so they're sort of squabbling away and not doing either of their races too good. I expect those Mercs probably to pull away as the race goes on, but Albon's keeping up with them at the moment. How's Oscar's tyres going? He's probably got a couple of laps left in there. Tsunoda is catching us as well. We do one more lap with Oscar and then we'll bring him in. Tsunoda's now in our DRS with him. We are going to pit with Piastri.
We're boxing this lap. Copy, box.
That's a worry at the moment. Hopefully we have a good stop here, but the AlphaTauri's caught us quite quickly there.
Overtaking is very difficult.
Let's get back.
Slow rear right there. That's a slow stop as Lando Norris gets past Pierre Gasly as we're watching Oscar in the pits there.
The focus is on Lando Norris here. The opportunity begging to be taken.
A good work from Lando there. And he's now back into 12th place. 1.4 off Hulkenberg, so we need to just push up to him a little bit now. Piastri out in 19th. He's 10 seconds off the Alfa Romeo of Joe, but he is 30 seconds ahead of Sargent, who looks like he's going to have a lonely race in last after that accident early on for Logan. So now just pushing on with Lando to the back of these, hopefully, but we're not closing really significantly, and Gasly is staying with us. If you are dropping into the stream, no matter the platform, do like the video and do get involved in the comments. As Gasly mounting an attack on us there, but stay ahead. So do we box this lap? I think we will. Just have a look. Yeah, we've extended that, haven't we? So gonna box with Lando this lap.
And Lando, box this lap, box this lap.
Tsunoda is pitting, so is he gonna get out in front of Oscar? I think he will, you know. Which is a real shame for us. Yeah, that pit stop costing Oscar a position. Tsunoda jumps us in the pits.
Copy.
So we'll have to see where Oscar comes out after this first round of pit stops. So that's not looking too good for him. Lando has got DRS and Hulkenberg, but not making a real impression there. So I don't expect the Alpines to pit for quite a little while, so let's hope we can get a half-decent pit stop out of Lando here.
Lando filling.
Fortunately, the pit crew are pretty tired coming into this one because we've had back-to-back races, so there wasn't too much we could do on that. So we've just got to hope we don't get a real awful stop. Please. Yeah, it's slow again. It's not... I mean, it is a mistake. It's not awful, though, in terms of having 6-7 seconds, so not ideal.
Clear at exit.
We're 4.7. We'll let him have a couple of laps pushing. As Gasly's pitting now, so he may cover Lando off here. Looks slow for Gasly though, which is lovely for us. It's very slow. Yeah, Gasly's had a pit stop issue, so that's cancelled out
Gasly
R1.
was the one pitting.
I think it's just a jack
something's
problem.
not right. Oh dear.
Yeah, just held. So where is Gasly exiting? He's exiting now. Norris has already passed him. So Gasly was in our DRS before pitting. He's now 2.7 seconds back and he's got to heat those tyres up. So not worked out too bad as Oscar is jumping Danny Rick in the pits. And he's 3.2 off Tsunoda though, so it might be a bit of a lonely race for Oscar out there. Problem with Oscar, it's just Lando his stats are just so much better than him in the game, so looks like Oscar's always doing a pretty bad job, but Oscar is pretty much doing where the car he's performing where the car is, so can't be too disappointed with that really. Perez is now pitting. We're more interested in Ocon, Albon and the Hasses. We should easily jump these Hasses now.
We want to manage our tyre budget.
Confirm.
Seems like everyone on your save has crap. Yeah, it does. Every race there's multiple. It's weird though, because since we went through the tab of sorting them out, not making sure they're tired, my pit stops have probably been... I probably had an error every race, so I don't know what's going on there, but hey ho. We live with it. Alright, where are we? Lap 23 of 71. And Lando is 14 seconds off K-Mag. and about 20 seconds off Hulkenberg. So we're just looking at when Albon, Ocon, Hulkenberg or K-Mag pit and see where they come out. Ocon's pitting now. Are we gonna get past Ocon? That's gonna be tight, I feel. I think Ocon's got it done though. It's tight. We might get an overtake here as he slow out the pits here. Ocon's on some softs, it looks like there. Scrub softs, 92%. So Ocon has gone soft, so he'd be slow on his final stint. So if we can keep pace with Ocon, we won't be in a bad place. Do need to monitor our tyre usage though, because we've got to get to lap 56 on these tyres. So we've got to do another 30 laps on these tyres. We'll see. Alonso, Hamilton pitting now. Piastri's sort of, well, he's dropped back to Tsunoda. He's maintaining a gap on Piastri. Well, both of them on soft, so interesting to see what Piastri can do. K-Mag is pitting. We should easily jump him. Lewis is out of the pits. I don't think we're going to be close to Lewis. No, he's pretty safe there. K-Mag coming in now. As we've easily jumped K-Mag. Lando's got DRS, but he's not close enough to challenge Ocon. So K-Mag is out behind Tsunoda, but I expect him to move past him pretty quickly. Gasly's 5.2 as Guan Yu Zhou has a pit stop issue as well. If you're lucky, you can get him. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, if we can get Ocon to tear us along, but we are dropping out of it now, and unfortunately I can't push these tyres too hard, so I think we might have to wave goodbye to Esteban, but we kept with him for a couple of laps there. Let's say he's on the soft, so that's fine. If we can stay ahead of Pier, that would be nice. Forward on, so Gasly is gaining on Lando. Albon's gone a long way, but he started on the mediums in the year. And so did Hulkenberg. Did K-Mag start on the mediums? He did, so he pitted quite early considering. So let's forward on, just monitor these gaps. Piastri's 10 seconds off Magnussen and Tsunoda, so he's literally nowhere. He's kept a 4-second margin to Ricciardo. So Albon's pitting now. Where is Albon going to come out? He was a few seconds ahead of us when we pitted. Then it looks like it might be a close one. We're very close again here. So Albon's going to split Ocon and ourselves, as Hulkenberg's had a pit stop issue as well. So that's the 4th or 5th pit stop issue now, up and down the pit lane. So Albon should be on softs as well. He is. Again, another scrub set. Ocon's tyre is now down to 79%. We're now dipping under where we need to be, so we'll just ease off those now.
Push the tyres. Confirm.
Really, the race is going to come to us in the remaining stint, although Albon will go on a second set of softs, I'd imagine. Just reminding myself what Ocon. So Ocon's gone soft softs. Gasly is soft medium. So Ocon will be slow on his final stop, on his final stint. Gasly will be on a quick tyre. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this pans out. He may also be using the ERS. Yeah, I think they did have a little stint there of using some ERS or tyre life because Gasly was getting close, but Gasly's getting close to us now, so is that Sargent we're overtaking? So that must be Sargent because he's got the bit of wing missing, so I think we've just been held up there by Logan Sargent because Gasly is now 1.8 seconds behind us, so that's not worked out well for us. Sargent's being lapped then up to 11th place, so Sargent may be lapped by the entire grid because he's 43 seconds behind Joe. I think they'd retire that car. We need him to hold Gasly up a little bit now. 2, that's nice, this is nice, hold him up a little bit more. Yeah, not too much holding up, we were held up more. Danny Rick closing in on Piastri now. Can't really fight it, unfortunately, though. On the strategy we're on. As Ricciardo gets past Oscar Piastri.
Here
the
we
Australians.
Are, looking at turn 12. It's there for the
taking. My McLaren driver against current. And there we go. Easy work for Danny Rick. He is on the soft tyres though, so again, I think Danny Rick has gone, yeah, soft. So again, he'll be slow on his final stint. So we just have to let this play out really. Magnussen's now all over Lando. We fell 7 seconds behind Albon. So K-Mag is on the softs as well. So the soft tyre runners really having a push at the moment, it appears. Yeah, we can't afford to push at the moment because we need to get these tyres to lap 56 and we're currently only on lap 35. Again, I'd rather not waste battery and then have to resave it at this stage. We're sort of saving our fuel, everything up to the back end of this race. So I don't want to put him on defending and start losing time. I'm just going to run our own race in this middle stint. And whatever happens here, happens. So K-Mag's making that move on us now.
Let's take a look at the replay.
As we see.
Now with the Haas. Can they squeeze by?
He's on the soft tyres, got much more pace at the moment, these soft tyre runners. But we know we're going to be on soft tyres at the end.
Kevin Magnussen says thank you.
Gasly though's right with us and he is on the mediums and he would be on soft tyres at the end. We should have good tyre life over these soft runners as well though, even when they do go on their next set of softs. We should be able to run, we will be able to run ours on attack all the way. Whereas these guys who are going on to another set of soft won't be able to. As Gasly looks like he's going to be next to make a move on us. We are defending it quite hard on the inside there. We're going to frustrate Pierre Gasly. Yeah, let's have a look. So Ocon's now doing low to mid 121s. We had an awful last lap though. So we were kind of matching, a few temps off. Yeah, a point may still be on the cards here. We're lap 37, so 19 to go until we want to pit. Piastri's falling 3 seconds back behind Ricciardo, but it is what it is. So are we going to see Pierre Gasly get past Lando here? I think we are. There we go, Pierre eventually getting past us there.
Get back in the rhythm.
Now this was at turn 3. The gap opens up for them.
There we go. Do you want to see the sub tab? Yeah, so they're quite low on fuel as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Interesting to see where we finish up here. Let's just see if... Gasly not really pushing his tyres though, so he's just got better pace at the moment, unless he's using some of his ERS.
Press, overtake.
I think we will use a little bit. I'd like to stick with him. If we can. I think it's important not to fall back too much on Gasly. Just need to stick with him. You see K-Mag there, who's 2.5 seconds up the road, but he is 6 seconds back now on Ocon. Of course, Ocon is going to be slow in the last stint, so I think Magnussen is as well. So, actually no, Magnussen is going to go on to another set of softs. So to get a point, we're really in a battle, I think, with Magnussen and Gasly. I'm kind of ruling Ocon out because I think he's going to be too slow when he pits for the mediums. We're 65% tyre life. So we might make a move here on Pierre. Not too bothered about getting past him, but we will. Just want to stick with him.
Just recharge off, please. Just recharge off.
Gasly sticking in with it. Doesn't want to give it up. I'm not going to watch the replay just yet because this one's not quite done yet. Look at that, Gasly with a lot of pace, even though we've got DRS.
Why didn't you?
Tsunoda's making another stop.
Keep concentration high.
As Gasly gets back past us. Gasly's got good pace, it appears. I'm pretty sure he's running on that standard tyre because his tyre life's going down at the same pace as ours. We're still remaining about 2.5 off Magnussen, so we're not really getting any closer to him. Tsunoda's come out 8 seconds behind Piastri. He's on the mediums till the end now, so actually might have a chance at Tsunoda. I don't know, depends on his pace at the end of the race. 59% for Piastri, so again he's looking to stop around lap 56 as well. Just forward this on a bit. We're starting to come out of that DRS again.
Time to push on these tyres.
Yeah, all good.
And we're not gaining on Magnussen. Really interesting this is. Magnussen and Ocon tyres though are depleting, so they are going to be pitting soon, a lot sooner than us. In terms of Lando and Gasly. As we just had Danny Rick pit again, so he's now on mediums to the end as well. So Piastri might still have a chance of 15th. He's going to have to do a lot of overtaking at the end of the race and have really good pace. But we'll wait and see for that. Lando again has dropped out, as we can see. 1.3 behind Gasly. Just got to try and keep some pace at this phase of the Grand Prix, not to fall too far back. This Gasly's looking pretty good to me. He's going to be on...
Confirm.
Let me just double check. I think I'm right in saying he is going to be on the softs at the end. Yeah, soft, medium, soft. So he's going to be quick at the end. Piastri, we're just going to save everything for the final stint and go for a real push at the end. What are they saying on the timeline? 45%. Hamilton and Alonso pitting. I don't think we're gonna... I think Hamilton's got enough of a margin, has he? I don't know, actually, we might have Hamilton here. No. Yes. Yes, we have. Hamilton should soon take that back, and obviously we've still got to stop.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Yeah, confirm.
We do need to drop back standard as well there.
Back to you.
Confirm.
We'll do that whilst Gasly's getting held up a bit while Alonso heats his tyres up. So if you're watching, well, whatever platform you're watching on, what are we going to think of this weekend's Grand Prix in Imola then? Is it Max returning to the front and domination, or are we going to have another surprise with Lando or the Ferraris with their major upgrades this weekend? Hopefully the pack will be closer than ever. That's what we're hoping for.
Recharge on.
Yep, all good.
So K-Mag has pitted.
And then I'd like recharge button off, please. Recharge button off.
He has gone medium. So I thought K-Mag could have gone softs. He could have gone softs, but he's gone mediums. Surprised by that. Are we going to see the same with Ocon and Albon? As Hamilton gets past Lando, that's to be expected. Hamilton's on fresh tyres. He's not in our race. He's on some fresh softs as we're coming towards the end of our medium stint here. So, Verstappen in the pits. Still a few of the leaders to pit. Lando's dropped off a little bit now from Gasly. Just trying to make sure we can get to where we need to in our pit window. But yeah, I'm surprised here by Magnussen going on those mediums. Magnussen may not be a threat then. Really depends though. How far? Tsunoda's right on Piastri now, so Piastri will have to make up a pit stop. As Albon pits. And again, Albon is on mediums, but we're effectively a pit stop behind him now. As Tsunoda does make that move on Oscar.
Now this happened as they arrived at turn 12.
It really depends how much pace we're going to have at the end of this race. As there we go, Yuki getting past Oscar. We'll have 15 laps left when we pit, so effectively we're going to have to lap about a second to 2 seconds quicker to make up any ground on Albon, and same for Piastri with Tsunoda, so it might not be doable. But we shall see. As Albon's going to make his way past Lando shortly. Ocon's pitting now. He is on mediums. We knew he was going to go on mediums, but Albon and Magnussen going to mediums was a surprise. I think they could have stretched that to softs. Ocon is going to split the Hasses there. Albon doesn't get past Norris immediately, but he should do here. Alex inside should have this done. As we're coming past Logan Sargent yet again here, who is now 2 minutes off Bottas, as we saw that overtake. Not quite sure why Logan Sargent is still out there. Been lapped by the entire grid. He's still going about his business. We're still about 2.5 seconds off Gasly. But Lando on aggressive for a little while.
If you can, push.
Yeah, confirm.
Albon's now made his way past Gasly as well. Sainz pitting from the lead. He's back out in 3rd place. So Perez is leading, but he's yet to stop. So when he does stop, he will be out in 4th place. So Ferrari have got a good chance to win this race. As Gasly is pitting now. Gasly is onto his softs. He's going to be one to watch. So we'll just carry on with Lando now then. Now Gasly's not really going to encounter any traffic either, so... Max Verstappen setting the fastest lap. He's up to 3rd. Battling with Sainz. Ricciardo, after his stop, has made his way past Oscar Piastri. So this is deja vu. We've seen this already. I'm pretty sure it was the same place about 20 laps earlier. As Danny Rick makes his way past Oscar Piastri again. So Oscar is going to have to make up. Yeah, 20 to 30 seconds on the 2 Alpha Tauris to get back to 15th. Magnussen's now right behind Lando. We're going to have some work to do in this final stint, that's for sure. As Magnussen gets past Lando. Not too bothered about that because we're about to stop. Right, we've got fresh softs that we can put on.
Box now.
Confirm. Box now. Confirm. Box.
Oscar coming in first.
Oh, look at that. Copy.
And we've not had a good stop so far in this race. What can the pit crew do here? Going to mess up anyone's stop. Do it on Oscar and keep Lando's clean, to be honest with you. Not the quickest, but we'll take that. So Piastri, is Zhou going to get us here? It looks like he is. I don't know, it'd be nice to stay out of here. We kind of need to stay out in front. And we have. So our tyres will be a little bit colder, but we should manage to keep that.
You can start pushing.
Yeah.
And Lando now pits them from 12th place.
Lando Pillay.
Okay,
Come on,
understood.
we need a good stop here. Not if we don't, the race is over. Come on. Yes! Not blistering, but there's no mistake there.
could be close to Tsunoda at exit.
I don't think it's going to be close at all. I think Tsunoda and Hulkenberg are going to be past us here. Ooh, Tsunoda definitely is. Hulkenberg, maybe not. Norris has got to get up to pace pretty quickly here. So what have we got here? We've got 1.1 seconds to Tsunoda. It fell 10 seconds back on Gasly, and Gasly's 10 seconds off Ocon. I don't know if this is doable. There's a lot to do. Hell of a lot to do, but we'll see. Need to get these tyres up to temperature, then we'll see what pace we've got in Lando. DRS on Tsunoda. I think he's a bit too far back to make a move on this occasion though. We might have him on this next part though. This should be easy pickings for Lando. Alright, we're past Yuki. Now we've got 10 seconds to gain on Gasly. We really want Gasly to be eating into the gap to Ocon, but he doesn't seem to really be doing that. As we get a replay of Norris getting past Yuki.
Look at the McLaren driver here. It's certainly inviting. And that puts them in 13th place now.
Let's have Oscar pushing as well. So Lando's 9 seconds off Gasly. Gasly's 11 seconds off Ocon. Piastri 23 seconds back on Ricciardo. Let's just monitor those gaps. You are definitely gaining on Gasly. Piastri's not making a huge impression on Ricciardo at the moment. .7 behind Gasly. Gasly's still 10 seconds behind his teammate. He's not making a great rise there, is he? Harvest with Lando into this first corner. I'm going to save up some battery.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
Yeah, confirm.
Fuel's getting close, but we're still okay. Piastri's now within 13 seconds of Danny Rick. Gasly's now starting to gain a bit on Ocon. We've got 8 laps left.
More Lyco, please.
Yeah,
We are, what, 11 seconds off the points. Albon's doing a great job, isn't he? In 8th for Williams. I think he's out of reach. Gasly is my main worry because he's been pushing hard on those tyres though recently, so...
So, recharge on.
Yeah, confirm.
Right, what can we do then with Lando here? 7 laps to go. Not really making any major strides now. High life looking for these guys pretty good. 6.8.5. About 12 seconds off the points. I don't think it's going to be doable, unfortunately. Had a good push there. We made good inroads. Kind of just balanced off now to 2.7 seconds, so doesn't look like we can do much more here. Use a bit more fuel.
Big lifts.
Yeah, confirm.
and overtake is available.
Confirm.
More lift and coast.
Copy.
Piastri's got within 7 seconds of Ricciardo, but similar there. I don't think he's going to have quite enough. Just unfortunately where our car is at the moment. It's where we are. But we only have 3 races left of this season, and then we can see what our 2024 car is going to be like. And hopefully we can start, well, minimum should be consistent points all the way through the season, but we're hoping to be podium challengers. We haven't achieved this year. But unfortunately, unless the AI are going to start to conserve tyre life here,
Yeah, confirm.
I don't think we're going to be doing much more.
Okay, Lando, you can
Okay,
turn recharge off if you want to.
In a second of Gasly, just about, but Ocon's 5 seconds off Magnussen, which is the points paying positions. It's not going to be quite enough for us here. Well, we might get past the Frenchman in Pierre Gasly here. And who knows, if he's not really pushing that much, we might have significant advantage on Ocon and Magnussen ahead of us. So we have got past Gasly. And he has been pushing on those tyres, to be fair.
Along the straights here. It's there for the taking.
As we see Lando Norris getting up into 12th place.
And the McLaren.
But as I say, Gasly has been pushing on those tyres because he's only 3% ahead of us, and we've attacked the whole stint. So he's definitely been pushing his peer. Are we going to make any significant gains on Ocon here? 3.6 as we have it. 3 laps to go. Not really coming down. And in fact, we're remaining with Pierre Gasly, really. I know, it's dropped to 3 seconds now. Newsom deployment.
Overtake is available.
And push. But it looks like it's going to be difficult now. As Charles Leclerc is starting his final lap.
And recharge on.
Yeah, confirm.
Again, the saving grace for us is we are holding on to 5th in the constructors over Alpine, and neither Alpine driver is going to score a point. Ocon is coming away in 11th. And Gasly is going to be in either 12th or 13th. Not sure if we're on the lead lap here. No, we've been lapped. I can see Charles Leclerc, so we are finishing this lap. It's a bit of an anticlimax in the end. We did get close to Ocon here, 2nd, and then 4 seconds off Magnussen. Magnussen finishes 10th after being lapped. Ocon is 11th, so Lando finishing 12th.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Oscar Piastri had got within 2.9 seconds of Ricciardo, but again, a bit too much to do there. Just haven't got the pace in this car for these final few races. We should be finishing with both cars between sort of, well, really 15th and 16th. So Lando outperforms it. Basically what we're doing at the start of the season when we should have been finishing there. Lando outperforming it. Piastri finishing kind of where to be expected in 17th.
Okay,
But a 1-2 for the Ferraris. Which is a lovely result for them. I wonder what we're doing there. It looked like we'd frozen or crashed. But we
That's
haven't.
a really miserable day for Oscar Piastri.
It was a pretty miserable one for Oscar, to be fair. There we have it. Look at this. Both Ferraris up 5 positions. They have a really good pace round here. Charles Leclerc leads a 1-2 over Carlos Sainz, and Sainz getting the fastest lap. So Ferrari extract maximum points. And we do have a bit of Noah's Ark going on here. 2x2, 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bulls, 2 Aston Martins. So Max Verstappen gets a podium in 3rd. Sergio Perez 4th. Stroll 5th, beating his teammate Alonso 6th, who's down 5 places. Hamilton in the end finishes 7th. Albon, what a great drive from him to finish 8th. Russell down 6th to 9th. Look at that from K-Mag, continuing his point scoring run, up 9 places to finish 10th and get a point. I'm going to be interested to see what this Williams and Haas battle is looking like. And as I say, a bit of an anticlimax for us. We were hoping to have some mega pace on those soft tyres at the end, but we did have a little bit, not enough to get to K-Mag. We were close to Esteban, but yeah, Lando comes away in 12th. Similar story for Oscar, who finishes in 17th. How is board confidence? Board confidence is high, I believe, Dino. Very high, so we're all good on that front. But let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen's already won the championship, but Charles Leclerc is pulling away now in second place. He's got 17-point advantage over Perez with 3 to go. So Charles looking good to finish second in the championship. Perez looks like he's got third, so it's between these two for second or third. Sainz looks like he's now got 4th place. Alonso's got 5th. Stroll is in 6th, and again, that looks like a comfortable margin to finish there. So the first battle beyond second place is the battle for 7th, and that's between the 2 Mercedes and Hamilton gaining 4 points. There's a point between George Russell and Lewis Hamilton, so that's a fight to watch. Lando Norris not scoring, but neither did Ocon, so he remains 18 points ahead and should be finishing in 9th. Ocon should finish 10th. Then we've got another battle on for 11th here, as Magnussen and Albon continue to score points quite regularly at the back end of the season, so either one of those could finish 11th. Constructors, Red Bull have already won that. Ferrari finishing 2nd, Aston Martin will be 3rd, and Mercedes will be 4th. Hopefully, McLaren will be 5th. So we keep that 16-point margin and advantage, and with only 3 to go, that's going to be pretty good going for Alpine to score 16 points, considering they've only scored 42 all season. But look at this, really hotting up for 7th place. So this is probably the only battle now. Well, hopefully we're not battling for 5th anymore. This battle for 7th. So Haas do gain another point, but Williams close by gaining 3 points. So it's just 2 points in it between Haas and Williams now. 7th place. And AlphaTauri are 9th, Alfa Romeo 10th, yet to score. And we don't really want to look at these pit stops because ours are appalling at the moment, but we're still hanging on to 5th somehow. We're probably going to drop that across the next couple of races. We are focusing on that more and more, but we do need to give that a little bit more attention next year. Make sure we're not seeing the same errors. And yeah, that's about it. So again, as I said, sort of last street, although COTA wasn't too bad, we had a good pace round there, but Qatar was a bad one for us, and these last few races might be a little bit more dull because, as I say, we just haven't got the pace in this car until we get to 2024. As I say, we are now only 3 races off that, so hopefully in a week or 2 we'll be starting the 2024 season, and hopefully with a pretty quick car to, as I say, at least consistently challenge for points, hopefully be battling for those podiums. As I always say, if you're new, do note that we do stream this series on a Tuesday and Friday, 7:15 BST time, so we will be back Friday for the next one. We keep the highlighted videos regular, and they are on our YouTube channel, so please do check those out. And as always, on all the live streams and videos, if you enjoy what you see, please do like the video, drop some comments, and we shall be back on Friday at 7:15 BST time to continue this 2023